Under the bed. When I was 8 years old, I told my mom there was something living under my bed. She smiled the way adults do when they think you're being dramatic. It's just your imagination. Caleb, she said, there's nothing under your bed. But she never checked. That was the first mistake. It started with small things. My toys would disappear and show up in strange places. My closet door would be open in the morning, even though I always shut it tight. And every night at exactly 2:17 a.m., I would wake up, not because of a noise, because of a feeling like someone was watching me. At first, I was too scared to look. I'd just pull the blanket over my head and wait for morning. But the feeling kept getting stronger. Closer. Then the whispering started. It wasn't loud. It sounded like someone trying to talk through a wall. Soft, raspy, calling my name. Caleb. The first time I heard it clearly, I froze. My whole body went stiff. I told myself it was a dream, until I felt the mattress dip slightly near my feet, like something had pressed against it from underneath. The next morning, I checked. There was a long scratch mark carved into the wooden floor under my bed. Too deep to be an accident. I showed my dad. He stared at it for a long time, then said, probably from when we moved the furniture. But his voice didn't sound convinced. That night, I decided to prove to myself it wasn't real. I stayed awake. I kept my lamp on. Primera Hakuahated, las 2:16 de la mañana. The room was silent. Las 2:17. The lamp flickered and turned off. The darkness wasn't normal darkness. It felt thick. Then came the sound. Scrape, scrape. Slow, dragging across the floor, right under me. I didn't move. I didn't breathe. The whisper came again. Caleb, look at me. I don't know why I did it. Maybe I was tired of being scared. Maybe I wanted it to end. Slowly, I slid toward the edge of the bed. My heart was pounding so loud, I thought it could hear it. I grabbed my phone and turned on the flashlight. My hands were shaking as I leaned over the side. The light hit the floor. Empty. Just dust. I almost laughed. Then the scratching stopped, and something cold brushed against the back of my neck. I screamed and spun around. There was nothing in my room but the bed behind me. It was slightly lifted, like something big was pressing up from underneath. The mattress bulged in the center, then sank back down. I ran to my parents' room. They were asleep, or at least I thought they were. "Mom," I whispered. She didn't move. Dad, still nothing. I stepped closer to the bed. That's when I noticed they weren't breathing. They were just lying there, completely still. Eyes open, staring at the ceiling, and smiling slowly, in perfect sync. Their heads turned toward me, and they both spoke at the same time. "Why did you look under the bed?" "The lights in the house went out. Everything went black."